Okay, we're live, and I should have. And what I should have did was name this NFL reading sprints, because we're going to be talking about the NFL games.
You
That's
do that
on,
next time.
huh?
You do that next time.
But this way we can do some reading and watch the game at the same time.
Well, if I
Okay,
can,
you guys read now, and I'll watch the
she'll
game.
keep us updated.
Hi, Paul. Glad you're in chat.
Erica's over here somewhere.
Okay, I'm hearing an echo.
Hello.
That's enough.
I see who you are.
We're on screen for 2 seconds. Okay, that's enough.
I see
I'm
who you
hearing an echo.
Oh, hold on. I got the thing back on. Now, is it still there?
Ah, it's me, not you.
Oh, no wonder. I was going to say, wait a second. I thought I shut it off.
Yeah, it was me that time. But I'm hoping to get quite a bit of this, and I'm hoping to watch the game all the way through and have the reading sprints all the way through it. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, the thing is, you got to stay on the live until my game's over. That's an hour
Right.
later.
Right? Well, that's because it's an hour before it gets there.
I don't know if anybody can see that high, but that's where the projects are starting to go, way up there, and I'm hoping to fill up the wall eventually.
Awesome.
So I'm getting there. It's just taking a lot more time than I thought, and now I found out I'm having a wrist problem, so I got to take a day break in between it. So
Right.
I got to ask Erica for a wrist guard for bowling to work on my art projects. Hey, whatever works that you have on hand, right?
Right. No, I'll ask you guys and whoever's watching. Do you prefer the timer or just saying read to the top of the hour?
Whichever one is fine by me.
I go with both.
So she says either one. She'll go with both.
Both. You know, read to the top of the hour, and then when the time is okay, it's smoke break.
Right. Well, the thing is, the thing I like about the timer is I don't go over it.
Yeah. The problem with the timer, you always stop at that last paragraph of that page you're on.
Right. But okay, we'll do the timer and do 45-minute sprints. You guys like 45 or 30?
Whichever one you want to do. I'm open because it's a brand new book I'm opening.
I'm going to skip the 15-minute one that I usually start with and just go straight to the 45. Just like that. So I'm waiting for the kickoff. Okay. When they do the kickoff, I'm going to hit the button.
So it means it'd be in an hour.
No, I'm not ready to have a kickoff right now. As soon as the commercial's over with. You got to remember, mine's an hour ahead of yours.
Yeah, I know.
Two different games, people. Two different games, not the same game. I'm just watching one, and he's watching the other. But I don't ever want. I don't like missing the kickoffs.
And when me and Erica were in agreement, make sure you pick Flowers' picks before you pick Erica's picks.
I went first already. It's not my turn.
Hey, she's doing good.
I told her to either stop it or give me her picks because I don't look at hers until after I do mine.
Well, the thing is, Flower this morning goes, I got 11 right. I said, no, you didn't. I said, you got 10 right. She goes, no, I got 11. I said, no, the Giants won.
Take an extra pedal off that flower.
And she actually had to look it up and make sure I was right on that.
Well, I'll send her a screenshot of who won. I'll screenshot the NFL stats as when the games are over.
But the thing is, I mean, it's easy to miss, especially if you're thinking, you know, like most people, they're thinking Giants are going to suck this year, and they probably will.
They are.
And but they did win yesterday, and that's all that counted.
Yeah,
They had that one good game, just like the Vikings. They'll have one good game, and that'll be it.
Well, I'm hoping to have a second one next Thursday, since I went with them next Thursday also.
Uh-oh.
Well, the thing is, I really don't like the 49ers. I'm not a 49er hater like I'm a Green Bay hater, but I mean, I'll take the 49ers over Green Bay any day.
Just like I'll take the Vikings over the Bears any day.
Right? Right? And the Bears my number one team. And the Bears my number one team, so.
Well, she's in agreement with you. She says she'll go over the Bears over the Vikings.
I mean, I go with the Bears over anybody, but doesn't mean I'm going to win. It just means I'm a big enough fan to do that.
There's a perfect game for you. Just wait till the Packers play the Cowboys. Who are you going to choose?
Now, another one that surprised me was Seahawks.
Yeah, I was hoping the Lions would have pulled that one off.
I thought for sure they were going to. Masters came back and won again.
Yeah.
But I will say Seattle is one of both of our favorite one of our top teams for both of us. Well, we rooted against them because we thought the Lions were doing so good.
No, I took the Seahawks. I betted on the Seahawks.
You got it right. Oh, no, you got it right.
Yeah, the Seahawks won.
She got it right.
Yeah, we won.
Trying to throw her off didn't work.
Yeah, the Seahawks would. I mean, that's what the surprise was, that they actually beat them.
The Lions were staying ahead, and then all of a sudden them fuckers come back and, haha, we beat you.
But that's another close game. But both of those games, I was taking a chance on both of them.
I'm never voting for the Raiders again. They put one time I root for them, they lose.
It might be why they lost, because you said that you would never go for the Raiders.
Yeah,
and then you went for them.
went for them one time only.
But Broncos is doing terrible though.
Yeah, they're doing terrible. But if you look in the stats between their offense and defense, they should be ranked a lot higher because they've gotten this close to winning almost every game.
Right.
All they need is that one player to give them the push.
The Jets played the Cowboys, and that's why they lost.
Right.
I will say right here, just like I said last week, as much as people hate to say it, Cowboys are the team to beat this year.
I agree with that.
It looks like it. I mean, I don't usually go for the Cowboys, but I went 2 weeks in a row with them.
I hate the team, but I got to admit, they're winning.
Well, I hate the owner.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you on that part, but they're playing so aggressively this year. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, 70 points in 2 games. That's got to say they're trying to do something.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
the Chiefs, I'm disappointed. I mean, I wasn't a fan of theirs last year. It's like, what happened to last year's team? It's like,
Hey, they beat the sissy boy Trevor.
yeah, they won, but they're not the team they were last year. So it's like the Eagles. I don't think are as good as last year.
I agree.
I like that. She calls Trevor sissy boy, and I call him home sissy boy.
We both think he's overhyped.
He is. And the thing is, that's probably what's killing them this year is they got big heads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just like I was looking up, the Washington Commanders, or you say Washington team of Redskins, did you know they actually play their games in Maryland?
Yeah. That's
Why? Why can't they play? Isn't DC a big enough city?
Well, who knows? Maybe they don't really care for DC and they want to become the Maryland Redskins, but
And why do the Chargers and Rams, just like the Giants and the Jets, both have their games, their home games, in the same exact stadium?
right.
It makes no sense.
No. Especially since they're both in two different counties.
Who's a home team when they play each other?
They might flip a coin.
Yeah, that's probably what they'll do.
But yeah, it's just weird. Come on.
Well, look at how bad the Raiders are doing.
Right.
And you know where the Super Bowl is? Is in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
They're never going to make it.
No. I mean, the thing is, pay attention every time they say Super Bowl is going to be in this one state. That state does not win.
Yeah, that is true.
Didn't they win in Tampa last year?
Tampa Bay wasn't in the Super Bowl.
No.
That's right.
That was Eagles and Kansas
Eagles,
City.
but yeah, Tampa wanted to go because of what's his name's last year.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've never seen anybody win when they're going to be with the Super Bowls in their state.
I'm sure it's happened, but I haven't found it yet.
Well, if so, it's probably beyond the 70s. Because I don't remember them at all, but there's quite a few years I skipped and didn't watch football. So,
And for all those Green Bay haters, just remember the Packers won the first few Super Bowls. That's all.
actually, if you want to go with the original Super Bowl, the Bears won it.
Yes. But the Packers have won a few, is what I'm saying.
But the thing is, the Packers did win after they became the NFL. The Packers did win this first Super Bowl on that one against the Bears.
Yep.
But when they was two different teams or two different things, they did the Super Bowls back then too, and the first one was the Bears and Packers, and Bears won that one. But they don't talk about it. They don't count that as the first Super Bowl.
Yeah. And I did have a question. I haven't looked this up, and I thought about it for last week, and I haven't done it. Now, baseball is having an expansion where they're adding a bunch of teams in a few years.
Mm-hmm.
Is the NFL going to do an expansion soon?
They're supposed to be.
Okay. I don't know. I was asking. So
honestly, I heard that they was going to have two more teams joining in this year, and they never did.
That is weird.
So I don't know if they're in the talks, and they're expecting them to sign the contract within NFL this year, and then start next year, or what they're planning.
I think they know what they want.
I did see something that I really liked on the news today. I usually don't turn it on, but I figured I like to watch TV or throw it on something when I'm eating. Just when I'm eating, I'll throw something on. So what I did is I turned it on, and they said, we're going to be introducing this January the first National Professional Women's Hockey League.
Awesome.
And one of the first teams is in Minnesota. They don't even have logos. They don't have colors or nothing. They said stay tuned in a month or two when they introduce all the teams. And I've just been waiting for something new to start. And I'm finally glad the women get some recognition. Is
Right.
all I'm saying. They need
sports teams that win.
all the professional sports teams are all men. Why has there never been a professional women's team? That's why.
Well, they do have professional women's softball.
Yeah, but why can't they have the same in men's? I want to see an all women's professional football team.
Right. And they're supposed to be coming up with that. Right now they're
Volleyball don't count.
right now they're just doing the sexist thing with the women. I
Yeah.
mean, the football that they're playing, they're in bikinis, and I want to see pads and helmets.
Yeah, that's not professional in my opinion. That's unprofessional.
Yeah. So they are supposed to be doing the women's baseball teams, the professional baseball teams.
Yeah, I was hoping the Lynx would have made our women's basketball team. They keep saying every year they're going to make them professional. Just never do it.
Right.
They just say that to shut women up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get the first sprint going. The kickoff's already going, and the Saints has the ball first. So the Panthers will get it in the second half first. That's a good thing. Let's go. Time's on the clock. Yeah, they just made a field goal. 3-0. Hey, cool gamer.
Eco Gamer.
I'll be right back. I haven't had supper yet. Tied game 3-3.
Oh, it's a close one there.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the feelings from last night.
No score yet. Or haven't started.
Haven't started yet.
Yeah, you guys got before your guys start. You got 4 minutes or 3 minutes.
Yeah, I keep showing the guys on the field. They haven't even done anything with it though.
We're just talking about stats and
Yeah, mainly just stats and who's playing for each team.
Mm-hmm.
Like Pittsburgh's got Pickens up again. Their wide receiver. Yeah, you won enough already, Erica. You gotta lose one here and there.
glad you're backing up, David.
I'm trying. I'm trying to catch up to you. You're way ahead of me. I can't catch you.
No, hurry up, Ed.
Yeah, and there's only 2 games left, so I can't catch you. Now they're going back to the analysts to see who they think's gonna win. One says Steelers. They have 3 more people. Yeah, one says Steelers gonna win 20-17. One says the Browns are gonna win 21-20.
What are they doing?
Either way, they're looking like it's gonna be a close
One
one.
and one. One and two.
One says Pittsburgh's gonna win 27-24. That's all after the last guy.
Three and one.
Well, the last guy says 2017 Steelers. We'll see.
Oh,
No, experts are saying Steelers won't win by 2 points, but we'll see. 2 points is not that much. This book is weird. It doesn't have chapters. It just has a title for each chapter instead of chapters.
It seems like that's a big thing now. You guys should have had kickoff if it starts at 8.
Yeah, ours is supposed to start at 8, so your game will be at halftime before we even start.
It's 8:02 right now.
Oh, 8 o'clock our time, so 9 o'clock your time.
Okay, that's it.
Page 35.
First 45. I have to admit, I didn't get far because I did stop, make a couple sandwiches, and ate it. But I'm still up to 58. I thought ready to start on 59. But
Oh, 7:15? Okay, so in about 5 minutes it'll start.
I mean,
Yeah.
right here's how they do these in this one.
Yeah, this one's got decent sized words, so I'm like on page 35 already.
Right. But that's how they do their chapters.
Oh, okay. See, ours are, this one's weird. Instead of chapters, they have this little thing on the top. For every chapter, they have this instead.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not really chapters. It's a different piece of the story they're saying for every chapter.
Right. I mean, well, it's I mean, I've read a few. I don't like that though. I like to know what chapter I'm on.
Yeah.
I mean, Ice Limit though, it was that way.
Yeah, I thought I saw a light bulb on TV. It was just TJ Watt. Is that who I think it is for the announcer? I only saw him for a second. The guy can't stand Troy Aikman's announcer for this one.
The other guy, the guy with the crooked nose.
Well, I don't like Troy Aikman himself, and never did like him. But I think that's because of Jerry Jones, though.
Yeah, I was never an Aikman fan.
I don't know.
Every time I turn my head towards the TV, I think the other guy's just an announcer. But if it's a guy from the Vikings, I can't stand him either.
See, the thing is, they won the first 2 games, right? The Cowboys did.
Yeah.
And I know the first game, they didn't show Jerry Jones at all.
Yeah.
Did they show Jerry Jones on the second?
I don't know. Did they show the owner in the second game at all? The Cowboys we watched? Do you know if they showed the owner?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did show the owner.
But they was playing in Dallas, so
Yeah, that's probably why, because they were playing at home.
well, that could be the reason why they almost lost it.
And I think that's the reason that Kansas City won, because yesterday was Patrick Mahomes' birthday.
The
Only reason I think they won.
The owner, he was there. He wasn't watching the game, but he was there.
Yeah, he was there, but he wasn't watching the game.
Yeah, he needs to stay away from the field.
He was sitting there chatting with somebody in one of the box office places.
Yeah, and one of those luxury seat things, he's just sitting there having a conversation that guy the whole game. One of the upper management guys, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm thinking that it could be his health that's sidelining him.
Every time they put the camera on him, he was doing everything but watching the game.
Right. Well, that's what he needs to do if he wants the Cowboys to win.
And they did say that Justin Jefferson is tied with Randy Moss for 5,000 yards at only 28 years old.
Oh.
That's pretty good at only 28.
Mm-hmm.
And I was never a Moss fan because I was witness to something I don't think anybody ever saw in Minneapolis. There's an old lady accidentally cut him off. He got out of the vehicle and drew a gun on her.
Yeah.
I was across the street when it happened. That's why I don't like Randy Moss. And then less than a week later, he moved to another city.
Well, that'd be a good reason not to like the man.
I don't think this lady was even paying attention. She just happened to cut him off. I don't know if she wasn't paying attention or what she was doing, but she should have never been on the road. But for him to pull a gun on her, no. That's not right for somebody cutting you off.
No.
Not in downtown Minneapolis.
Not unless it's the police.
Yeah, there was no cops anywhere around, of course.
Would stop that one, I guess. I think the Saints almost made a touchdown, but Woods got in the way there.
I'll call it back.
He made him cough it up.
Darn it. Come on, Saints. Pretend it's Hurricane Katrina all over. Start winning.
Only want the Panthers to win.
No, remember when the Vikings played the Saints in the playoffs and they had Brett Favre? The only reason the Saints won, it was the year after Katrina.
Okay, it's 4th and goal now. Hart is pissed. He threw it right to the guy, and he didn't catch it.
Oh no!
Hart is pissed. I think they're going to go try for a field goal. Yeah, they're going to go for a field goal.
Did you watch any of the halftime shows?
No.
The reason why I'm asking is during the halftime show, last week it was the pregame show. This time was a halftime. They showed that new woman, sportscaster.
Oh, yeah.
She's taller than everybody. You look at everybody that's talking about football and they're here, and she's like way up here. Yeah, CBS.
Mm. So I don't know if they made that field goal or not, because I looked away as soon as they kicked. I looked away, started talking to you, and when I looked back, it was a commercial.
Yeah, it says the Saints scored 6-3.
Okay. What do you want? You wanted in here. Now you want to go back out there and find your mama? That's where. Go on, Tweets. Go get your mama. Have her stay here with her daddy. Yeah, Twiggy don't get to see her mama very often. Oh. But yeah, I mean it's playing out to be a very even game.
What was that game you watched the other day, Erica, where you said it was pretty close the whole time, where they were both playing well?
The Cowboys and the Jets were staying pretty close.
Yeah, Cowboys and Jets in the first half were pretty close, but then Dallas ran away with it.
Rams stayed close to the whole game.
She thought the Niners and Rams game were worth it because they were back and forth the whole game. They were playing each other like they were rivals.
Right. Well, that's what makes it good. Anyway, let's see. Let me pull up my calculator and pull up Goodreads.
When you have a bad day, you can call it bad reads.
So there's 464 pages in this book, and I've only read 58. And that gives me 406. So
You got a lot
more
to go.
pages to read. But personally, I'd like know the pages more than I'd like to know the percentage.
Yeah.
So,
I hate looking at percentage or what page I'm on until I get to the end. I hate looking at the last page because then I either push myself to get to the end or it's like, okay, well, the book looks like I'm getting near the end. Then I'll look at the end of what the last page is or I'll never finish it.
right. Oh. But so I'm not too. I mean, that's 10 pages I did. But it would have been a lot more if I didn't eat nothing. But I was starting to get sick.
Yeah,
Thank you, Miss Women.
About to have kickoff any minute now.
Okay. You let me know when they kick off, and we'll start the next round.
Well, they're giving the intro, so it should be ending as soon as the country singer stop singing the intro.
Okay.
Then they'll start it. I don't even recognize them.
If not a commercial.
And now,
And now Snoop Dogg's singing the second half of it.
Mm. Oh, okay.
Being that it's the dog pound section of the Cleveland, they got to have Snoop there.
the country.
I wonder if his last name is Brown too.
Well, I hope the Browns shows more than what they've been showing.
I don't.
I know you don't, but I do. I just wish they'd change the name of their team.
Yeah, that is such a stupid name. Browns.
And when the Jets and the Giants move back to New York, then I'll start rooting for them.
Well,
Same with Washington. Then when they split up the Rams and Chargers Stadium, I'll start rooting for them.
yeah, well, the Jets. I thought the Jets played in New York.
No, they play in Jersey. They share the stadium with the Giants in New Jersey.
So honestly, they both should be called New Jersey instead of New York.
And I'll start rooting for Washington when they have a stadium in D.C.
They claim to be in New York, but they're not in New York.
For Washington to play in Maryland makes no sense.
Hey, look at the Browns. Brown on the.
How about this? I got a perfect place for the stadium in D.C.
Where, in New England?
You go to the White House, level it down, and put the stadium right there.
Yep.
Then they'll call them the Washington politicians.
Well, then whenever they play there, and the referees, instead of calling the referees, they're the politicians.
Yeah. They just did kickoff right now. So.
Okay. So let's get started and start another round, and hit the start button.
That means the Browns will get it in the second half. So that's actually better.
Touchdown already.
Holy crap! Touchdown Steelers already.
Uh,
On the kickoff, they ran it all the way back.
Well,
Oh,
it
that's
happened.
looking good for me.
Yeah, me either.
I ain't gonna get my hopes up.
That's something that none of the teams over here did. None of them made a touchdown yet.
Yeah, they kicked it to them on the first play. They went all the way downfield.
Uh,
Where is the Browns defense?
Obviously, they don't have any.
Oh, they don't have a.
Oh, it is good.
Okay, 7-0. I didn't see the touchdown, but gosh, that is terrible. First play all the way downfield.
now, I got two nephews here, my sister's boys. I think both of them like the Steelers.
Oh, that's what happens. They threw it to they threw it. The Browns caught it, fell out of their hands, fell out of the Browns' hand, went into Steelers. Steelers got it knocked out, knocked in the Browns' hand. They got it knocked out, back in the Steelers' hand, and run going all the way downfield. The ball bounced like 4 times.
Oh, what you want now?
Both teams are good at stripping the ball. It's just who ends up with it.
Right?
Well, either way, it went the same way, so they kind of helped them.
I turned on the light bulb. Watt got it.
Well, you took it to work.
I know. Highsmith was the one that ran it down. But it bounced like 4 times.
That was in less than a minute. That was only 9 seconds.
Yeah, it's going to be a long game if the Browns keep that up.
I just hope it ain't one-sided. I really hope that doesn't happen.
Okay, I'll let you out. We have a pain in the butt. I'm going to tell you that right now. And,
Right now, the Browns are thinking they gotta pay the refs better.
well,
Not as much as the Cowboys pay the refs.
Mm-hmm.
going out too? You out too. Well,
What the hell do you do? Is that a rookie or something? Or Keith Goodwin?
First season with the Browns, it stood right under it. It was
Okay.
his first year with the team.
Okay, because he's being very goofy. The guys are huddled up talking about their next play. He's running the opposite direction. Okay, but then he comes back and they're trying to line up. And he turns to the other guy, is this where I'm supposed to stand?
First year with the team, we got to be more focused on that.
they wanted out, so they're out.
That's a tie win. Go Jones.
Okay.
That was an oil.
I've never seen a little worse.
That pretty guy. Good Lord.
Yeah.
What the hell were you doing?
No, they had no more defense last week. Now they can't do nothing.
Literally. Grab a ball was kind of stay behind this guy that was being tackled. There's a guy who tackled them sitting there. What the hell are you doing?
Okay, 7-3. Steelers 7, Browns 3.
So bad. 6 minutes into the game, and all these jerseys are dirty. Is it just fitting into? Come on. This one.
Kennedy just intercepted.
Yeah.
I like how they put both scores on that top left and then bottom.
I didn't even notice that.
28 seconds till halftime in the first game.
Halftime.
Yeah, it's halftime here.
We got 4:57 left in the first.
What's the score?
It is still 7 Steelers, 3 Browns.
Okay.
It's not over yet. Second quarter just started.
Cool.
Oh, what you gotta do? Oh, oh, it's supposed to be the second quarter, but they keep having challenges and penalties. So it's still 22 seconds in the first.
Mm.
It's be a long game.
Yeah, the Saints and Panthers still 6-3. Okay. That's the end of another sprint.
Okay, another 33 pages down.
Well, I have 393 to go. So that ain't too bad. When I start back up, I'll be on page 72. Now, I don't know about you, but it seems like as soon as I hit 100, the book starts flying a little bit faster.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Well, so far, Pittsburgh's receivers can't catch. They keep dropping the ball. And then Cleveland's chance to get the ball, and the first thing they do is kick it out of bounds.
Hmm.
The ball is bouncing around so much, I'm surprised anybody can hold on to it.
is it raining or something there?
No, it's not. Each defense is stripping the ball from the other team, so every time you turn around, the other team's got the ball. It's hard to keep track of who has it. Running back gets stripped of the ball. The receiver can't catch.
Well, Panthers couldn't do nothing with that. So now the Saints has it back.
Now it's the end of the first, finally.
Yeah.
Hey, you keep putting time back on the clock for the first quarter because of all the penalties and challenges.
Oh. Well, here it seems like it's doing okay. Just the wrong team is in lead.
On this side, nobody can hold on to the ball. Both defenses are good, but the offense of both teams suck.
So maybe it's going to be a defense game.
Yeah. One of the defenses is going to score, and that'll be the end of it.
Oh, I'm getting tired. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish this little bit I have to get to the second part, and then I'm about going to bed.
Okay.
So this won't be no time limit. This just read until you're where you want to be. I'm going to read until I'm up on 81.
Browns scored. Browns 10, Steelers 7.
Also.
Right after Chubb got hurt for the Steelers, they carted him off the field.
Mm.
2-point conversion good. 11-7 Browns.
Mm.
Oh, tie score: Saints 6, Panthers 6.
Yeah, it seems like they can only that this game on both sides they can only do field goals.
Mm-hmm. What they do Maggie?
What?
Saints and Panthers.
Yeah.
The Browns are up to 11-7.
They're doing school. How are you doing?
All right. I had to eat something real quick. Grab something to eat. He's going to go to a certain point, and then he's going to probably go to bed. What I understand. That Chubb guy, he got injured in play. They went to commercial. He didn't get up, and they had to pick him up and put him on the cart as they wheeled him off the field. He must have got hit. I saw the play, and I didn't see him get hurt, and they never re-showed it.
Right.
But when he went down, he was not getting up without help.
Well, I got 384 more pages to go. And since I'm going to quit reading for the night, I might as well figure out. Put in that I'm 17% done, so not much at all. So I did 7 more percent. Mainly, is what it's saying.
306 left. It's only 373 pages.
Mm. It looks like it might have been a big hit by the Saints.
We're showing the last play with the Saints and Panthers.
Mm.
Wow, he actually caught that.
I know. That's what I said.
What the hell are you doing?
Nice catch. I'll give him credit. That was a nice catch.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to win if you keep doing shit like that? Knock it off.
You won enough already, Erica. Someone else's turn.
You had last week.
We both tied last week. What are you talking
It's
about?
not my fault.
No, you're your fault.
Well, the funny thing, all three of us tied last week.
I know.
Again, not my fault. No, try to copy me.
I told Erica to try harder this week, and she did. I'll tell her to do worse next week.
Yeah.
Remember, Erica, college football picks don't count.
Look at that crap.
I know.
Honestly, trying to figure out a plan.
Yep.
Well,
Just you said they were a crappy team, Erica. You could go to take a bath, and
Well,
then they start playing.
Well, when a dude has to ask where he stands, you know,
First year on the team, he didn't even know where the huddle was. He started walking the other way.
well, it's better than that one guy that actually went to the wrong huddle.
Oh, geez. I missed that one.
That was last year.
well, this
Yeah. He actually, and then he kind of played it off like, I'm just trying to snoop.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
this guy, his team was in a huddle and he ran the other way.
Yeah. You're in a huddle, you start walking the other direction.
I mean, the funny thing is, he was wearing a black outfit. The huddle was white uniform.
Okay.
That's wrong.
I think that uniform is what made me think of it.
Oh, no, Steelers scored again. Now it's 11-10.
Did they kick it yet?
No, they just kicked the field goal.
Okay.
But Cleveland's ahead because they got the 2-point conversion.
I was wondering how it's 11. Like 7.
They
and
scored the
3.
touchdown, went for the 2 points, and made it instead of kicking the field goal. See, they actually kicked the field goal. They missed the field goal.
Yeah, I
There was
saw
a
that.
flag on the play. They redid it, went for a 2-point conversion, and converted it. They couldn't kick a field goal, so they changed their mind at the last second.
The Saints and Panthers are tied.
Oh, I thought for sure they were going to punch it in there. Well, I'm going to get off of here and
Touchdown, Saints.
Knock it off!
I just announced it. Touchdown. They're showing us side by side.
Tony,
we ain't here yet. They haven't made a touchdown yet here. Maybe they'll mess it up.
Tony Jones just scored for the Saints.
There you go.
I hear you. You do what you got to do, but I'm still going to try to hold on till the end.
Yeah.
She wants to finish dime-a-dotting, so I'm going to stay up tonight. So
enjoy the rest of your night, Yankee.
Yeah. Thank you. You guys do the same.
yeah, we will. You have a good one.
Yep.